Thanks for watching Blitz. I'm Brian Carter here at Banks County High School with a pair of the Lady Leopards star basketball players. We have senior Kamryn Grier and junior Addison Hoard. Girls, thank you so much for being willing to step in front of the camera. I know that's not easy, and talk about your basketball team a little bit. I really appreciate it. So Kamryn, we'll start with you. This team right now is 14-3 overall. You're ranked in the top 5. Last ranking I've seen is number 4 in the state in one of the polls. How rewarding and satisfying is this for you, being that you've been in this program for a number of years now, and it's not often a senior gets to see this kind of, momentum and this kind of accolades that come with the season. How gratifying is that for you in your senior year to have this kind of season going?
It's very rewarding to know that I've been in this program so long and we've came this far. This team has put in a lot of work. And I think we play as one team right now, and that's really good.
Yeah, and this is just hopefully the tip of the iceberg, because I mean, ultimately none of this matters until you get to that region tournament and then the state tournament. So I know that's all coming, and that's something I know that this team, as much as any other in our area, just has high expectations that you guys put on yourselves. So, Addison, what are some of the team goals that this group has set out to do this year?
So over the summer, we talked and set goals for the team, and one of them was beating Raven County, because that was always like a big goal.
rivalry.
Yeah, and then we said go farther than the Elite Eight and win region. So that was pretty much it.
And so those goals are all in front of you. You have beat Raven. I think you split with them. So so you can already check that one off. And again, the most important ones coming up are region and state for sure. Now, most every team has like some slogan or some motto that they sort of center around each year. What is it for Banks County this year?
Coach Shed kind of came up with it on his own, and it's hunt for title. So we're hunting for that state title and the region title. So see.
Awesome. Yeah, that's going to be great when that happens too. So, all right, Kamryn, for you, just been a dominant post player for a number of years now. Again, being your senior year, it seems like you're just even better than you were, which is hard to imagine from last year. But talk about this team is unique in that even though you are sort of the focal point in terms of statistics, it takes players like Addison, it takes others like Carly also in the post, or others on the perimeter especially, that sort of open the floor up for you. How much of an impact do they have on your ability to dominate down low?
It's a huge impact. We have lots of depth on this team. Addison can get the ball up the floor. We have posts that run the floor. We have guards that can shoot. It's really good now.
Yeah, and I guess it takes. Do you feel like it sort of takes some of the stress off of you or the pressure off of you in a game, that knowing that, hey, if they even decide, hey, we're going to double team and try to stop you tonight, that you got others around you that can get the job done?
Yes, we have 4 girls in double digits, lots of games.
Yeah,
So.
That's awesome. Now this has always been a fun environment to play in here at Banks County. Anytime I've come to a game, just seeing how rowdy and into it that your fans get, and it just sort of seems like a really cool game environment. And to that point, you guys are 8-0 at home. What impact does that fan base have in how you guys play here at home?
I feel like this year we've seen a lot more support from our community, and it like really helps us play like with energy and stuff throughout the game. So I feel like it impacts us pretty good. And
so you sort of hit on this, but what are you seeing? Is there a different sense or a different feel this year? Because last year wasn't the season that you all wanted in terms of win-losses, but you put it together in the postseason to make an unexpected run that some people didn't really see that you guys would do. Are you feeling something different, like in the hallways this year and in the community?
I feel like most people are seeing how good of a team we can be, and so they're coming and supporting us throughout.
Awesome. All right, so very few players ever get to hit 1,000 points. That's a huge milestone. And for you were able to do that early on this season. So what was that like for you to accomplish hitting the 1,000 point mark? Did you know that you were getting close? And when you've had a chance to reflect, what does that feel like?
It's very rewarding. I've put in a lot of hard work, and I was so thankful for all the people that came out to support me. I was actually 72 over when we found out, but it was still great.
Yeah.
It's very...
It's very special to be able to look back on that. And I think as the years go by, I think you'll even feel just how special that is. But to add to that, there's not very many. I mean, I'm sure if I thought about it real hard, I could come up with maybe 5 players that had a chance to hit 1,000 points and 1,000 rebounds, and you're closing in on that as well. What does that mean to you to be in that kind of conversation of such a rare elite group to accomplish that?
I'm really excited to hopefully hit my 1,000 rebounds. It's something I take pride in.
Yeah.
And I was actually looking forward to that more than the points.
Yeah. Well, because that's, I mean, seemingly depends on how you look at it, but I mean, that's the dirty work. I mean, that's what sometimes wins games is doing, getting the rebounds. So, yeah, that's awesome. So, congratulations on hitting 1,000 and coming up on your 1,000 rebounds as well. Addison, last question for you. At this point in the season, and even going in, Banks County was sort of viewed as the favorites to win the region. So, I know that's a little target on your back, a little bit of pressure to carry as well. But how badly does this team, you talked about hunting for a title, how bad do you guys want to win this region championship?
Pretty bad. I feel like most of us have that drive to win, and we all want it, so
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
And what do you feel like needs to happen to make that a reality?
We need to keep playing together and like have that momentum going into more region games.
Yeah. I have a good feeling about it for sure. Kamryn, for you, again, just not every day everyone gets the opportunity to sign to go play at the next level, and you've got that ability, and you've been able to been blessed enough with the talent to be able to sign with Emmanuel. What was that like to finally put your name on that line? And I don't mean to like get it over with, but sort of be able to put that away and concentrate on the rest of the season.
It was satisfying to be able to do that. That's what I've worked for. I've wanted to play college ball since I was a little girl. So, and I think Emmanuel is special.
Yeah.
I felt loved there. I'm excited.
And what was it about Emmanuel? I know you sort of alluded to that it was a special place, but what was the defining factor for you when you decided this is where you want to spend, potentially your next 4 years?
Well, my mom went there and played basketball, and Coach Bonner was her coach as well. And I've known him since I was a little girl, so.
Wow. That is pretty special.
Yes.
All right, well, girls, congratulations on a fantastic season so far, and I'm hoping that this is just the very beginning and that you have big things coming and maybe bring some trophies back to Banks County. That'd be awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.